Kia ora tātou katoa. Welcome to the Harcourts Four Seasons auctions and the Harcourts Vision auctions. My name is Mark and I get to be the auctioneer for all 7 of these properties today, just how I like it. So no, I'm really pleased to be here as both the teams combine for an excellent card of property. And as what always happens with Vision and Four Seasons, we're covering the district today. So we've got city property, we've got semi-rural property, and we're all the way up in Hanmer Springs as well with Harley and June, as we often are. Did I see Stevie and Julia Golding as the first marble? Oh gee, Stevie, it always happens that way, doesn't it? Look, there's 7 different owners and vendors today. I always like to start by saying thank you very much for entrusting us with your properties to sell at auction. We really appreciate it, and obviously we wish you the very best. Now, I'll just introduce some of the team. You might have met Wendy Godfrey. She's running the show today, and so she's enjoying that task. There's James Twist beside her, Principal, as well as Greg Roberts. And Cheryl, you're just on your own from the team, but I know the Vision guys are going to be coming along for your 2 auctions today. Cheryl Wright's got a couple of auctions. She's a very good auction exponent. And so we'll get on to those in just a minute, number 4 and number 7. What we will do is, before I do say that, actually, here's Aaron Johnson, Harcourts Vision now, with the team, Greg Roberts as well. Don't forget this man, Jeremy Andrews. He's a very competent sales consultant himself, but he's very clever with technology. He's got the live stream running, so welcome to those who are joining us over the internet. Just in time for me to run through the conduct of auction. That's the rules that we abide by every single time in the auction room. And here they are here. I'll put the legalese into everyday speak, shall I, just so we're all on the same page. Confidential reserves have been struck. I keep those in my top pocket, and I don't disclose those to the bidders at large. But your job is to bid quickly and bid to that reserve or past it and win the auction. And take the chocolates home for the day. I will just touch on what happens if we don't reach that reserve in the initial bidding, in the unlikely event that happens. It doesn't cause the auction to finish. No. What happens is that we'll pause the auction, and I'll speak with the highest bidder privately outside of the room in the big lounge there, and I'll offer you the chance to become the owner today. What you enjoy at auction as a buyer is that you have an exclusivity of opportunity. Remember those words. Because if properties don't sell today and they're passed in, then it's the sales consultant's obligation to go back to the entire marketplace and give all those conditional parties their chance. So make sure you're doing your best for me today, and we'll see if we can get you to be the buyer in this exclusive environment. The reason I do say have your strongest bid on show at all times is that sometimes during that negotiation and discussion I'm having with the highest bidder, it may just be the case, clause 2.6 there, is that the seller will say, you know what, Mark, I'm pretty satisfied with how that's gone. I'm going to give the virtual handshake to the purchaser. You pop back into the auction room and tell people that the property's been withdrawn from the auction floor and sold outside the room. So if you're waiting to have another go, it can be that you miss out at that point. So we don't want that disappointment for you. Make sure that hand is in charge at all times. Clause 2.5, I see that one too. That means that the owners have given me the exclusive right to place vendor bids or bids on their behalf. And vendor bidding just means that you're not bidding in the first place, or the bidding needs to keep going, but only at levels that are well below the reserve price. So if you hear me saying vendor bid, that's exactly what it is. It just means, come on, you've got to do a bit of work to get into this particular home. I'll always make it really clear. Now we've got a good lineup of Harcourts people here, from both Four Seasons Vision and from the teams around Christchurch. If you're bidding for your buyers, I'll always identify you to the rest of the market. I can nominate the bidding increments, but I know you'll be ready with your good bidding strategies, and I'll work with you. I place no limitations on you. Just the really cheeky bids, well, I can or I do refuse those. Any disputes that come in the bidding, sometimes bids that are called out at the same time, I'll be the one that determines which of those stands. Right, let's test this little puppy out. Yep, working okay. If we do hear that and you've been the highest bidder, then we'll give you a round of applause for your win, but we'll also give you a biro, and we'll pop you out there. The managers will help you just to autograph the contract, and we'll just get a deposit today. 10% of the purchase price is all you have to do. You might get a little present as well, and on you go as the new owner of the property. Speaking of the property, we better get on to that important juncture. Number 15 Beckenham Street in Beckenham, ironically. Stevie Golding, with the help of Julia, you've run the campaign. To Judah, thanks very much for your instructions and congratulations on the renovation and the refresh that's taken place. It's absolutely superb and so close to the Beckenham village. We really love doing business in this part of town. It's so popular and so lovely, isn't it? It's a cross lease and freehold, this one. That legal description that's been distributed on the agreement that's absolutely exact. The chattel list as well, I see the induction cooktop forms part of that. You can just see the corner of that in that shot. I had to compliment those lawns the other day for Judith. They're absolutely flourishing. The settlement date struck down for the 18th of November 2022, and Rachel, our auction coordinator, just sent a little update, Stevie and Julia, that the residual rights for the EQC claim, there is a single claim, and that's the 1435231. So that's been amended on the agreement, and I'm sure that your legal advisor is all satisfied with that. We hear a lot of the time that people are giving people advice on buying property, and I think if you were the advisor in this instance, you would say, go and buy this one here. Not only the prerequisite or the requisite location criteria has been met, but it's just been fantastically done. It's been future-proofed. All the work has been done. It's just calling out for relaxation and a happy new owner. From top to toe and everything in between, you can see the work that's been done out the front. Lovely, big, expansive living. The kitchen is absolutely sublime with those modern appliances, lovely contemporary decor through the home. If kitchens and bathrooms are the sole reason people buy, then another good reason for you. Good sized bedrooms, the carpeted internal access garage is a cracker as well. And you'll just love being part of this neighbourhood. The schools are very, very good in the area, but also proximity to an eclectic mix of cafes and shops and eateries. Just a high quality of life is what you look for. Okay, well, I've gone on for long enough. I think I've better leave some work for you to do. So calling now for your opening bids, number 15 Beckenham Street. The eponymously named Beckenham Street. Start us where? Let's get cracking. Let's get bidding. Who's shopping today? Well, I've got a figure I can suggest you start at if you need a clue from the auctioneer. We thought 570 might be a good place to start. Do you see value there? Certainly you do. You must do. 570, yours or mine. Okay, there's the first vendor bid of the day. Hopefully it's the last as well. 570, we won't be selling Beckenham Street. I'll welcome your bidding on top of that figure at 570. You might say 600 for me. Maybe we'll go in the traditional 20s, but at 570 it stays with the owners. All that work's been done. Gilt edge location, 570. What's the next bid to be? Not looking anywhere in particular, sir. What about a Lincoln Man? At 570, first chance. The lovely leafy area of Beckenham. Second call at 570. Third and final call at 570. What's it to be? You have me on, Pripple? Wasn't really the increment I had in mind. A 2 with a 0 after it would be more favourable. You know that? 572? Okay. I'll be seeing you at morning tea tomorrow, you know about that? 572. We're underway. We've got a live bid from the floor. Meekly put up 2,000 at 572. Who's going to compete with that? There should be a tirade of bidding here. Do we go straight to 6? I think that would be a good idea. Once! 572 twice. And third at 572. Yay or nay? You might say 600 if you like. At 572. Look, I'm not going to vendor bid against you. I think that would be rather inane idea. So, Pritpul, I'm going to pause the auction. Please bring your clients out. We'll give you the chance to buy. We'll just pause that.
does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa. And if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah, I'm disgusted with myself, and I'm disgusted with the way we're told to have a certain face. I stared and read because we are in pixels on a screen. No, we're human, we breathe. Every single thing we see curated, it's overrated. These expectations, they keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to think, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah. Keep me waiting, keep me guessing. I know you can blow my mind. I'm clear-headed, so upgraded. Every moment feels like I'm high. They say less is more, is true. Only one I need.
Okay, Beckenham Street. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been talking with our highest bidder on Beckenham Street. The bid's been increased to 600,000. The instructions are that no, that's not going to do the business today. Going to need more. Nick, welcome today. So I'm going to pass the property in at number 15 Beckenham Street. Unless someone else would like to bid on top of that figure, then we could give you the chance. Remember the exclusivity of opportunity. So anyone above 6 for Beckenham Street's been beautifully renovated. It's going back to Stevie, it's going back to Julia. Passed it at 6, clearly not for sale at that figure. I think there's definitely more value in that one. So all the best in the next phase. So conditional parties will be excited to have the opportunity. Let's bring up Glen Young, and it's great to be in this part of town in Casebrook, Grayshot Avenue, off that Highstead development. This is a superb example of real estate, and Lorraine, thank you very much for your instructions. Choosing Glen Young was a good move. I hope we can say that at the end of the auction, Glen, but no, you run a good campaign, sir, and it's always a pleasure working with you from our Belfast offices, Glen, and doing very, very well. 88 Grayshot Ave, it is a freehold estate, so the best tenure, 646 squares, more or less. Lot 7 deposit plan 496167. The chattel list is exact from the one that's been circulated. Settlement date struck down for the 2nd of December, and if you are working to a different date, that would have to have been agreed in writing through Glen with our owners, and if that's been done, then you bid away on that basis. Take your final look, folks, because I had to agree with Glen in his marketing saying this is sophisticated luxury. There is no doubt about that. There's a real wow factor about the home. There's no doubt about it. It's got a really feel-good factor and a lovely place to be. Great balance of living. I love that big family central area. It extends right out to the sheltered deck and your beautiful garden, which just is at the optimum level of establishment. Particularly the laurels are just looking absolutely great. You're well sheltered from any breeze, plenty of sunshine. That main family area, flanked by lounges either side, big gallery ceilings, nice tall ceilings, plantation shutters for privacy and shade in that second lounge, and a lovely comfortable family room as well. Just a cracking kitchen. It's a beautiful configuration. The feature LED lighting that Glen's had a good bit of fun fiddling around with over the last few weeks. But the scullery walk-in pantry area, that's absolutely fantastic. The Califont instant hot water is an absolute bonus for the beverages. Lovely through to the separate laundry, and of course the garage. You've got a lovely office there too. Sumptuous accommodation, no doubt about that. The master has the winning quadrella, as I say. Not 1 but 2 walk-in robes, perhaps his or hers is how you might use those. Really lovely ensuite, access to the outdoors, just on those warmer nights will be perfect. Chic and stylish through both bathrooms. They're as good as you can get. There's lovely features with the home, the ducted heating, of course fantastic joinery, double glazed of course, and just such an easy place to look after. You'll love entertaining there if you've got family or extended family. That'll be a joy for them, but it's just a wonderful place to be. 88, it's a good number, Grayshot Ave. Who's going to fire the first shot at Grayshot? Nice start, sir. Nice to see a man well prepared at $1.2 million. That's fair and reasonable. At 1.2 million, great part of town to be in. Really botanic outlook, gorgeous position for sun, nice and private, nice neighbourhood at 1.2 million. Someone might run it to the 1.3, surely, at this early stage. At $1.2 million only. First call at that figure. Second call, we're underway. Nicely bid and offered, sitting next to Mike Brown there. Third call at 1.2. No responses yet. I'll keep things bubbling and on the move, so I'm going to put a vendor bid in at 1.3. I won't hesitate at those levels, but I'll welcome you back. Could be that you're the only one at this stage, at 1.3 at this stage. Won't be changing hands at $1.3 million. First call, would you go to 1.4? 1.4 might be the good move. First call. Lots of luxury about the home. Newness about it. Beautifully looked after. High specification. First call on the vendor bid, 1.3's got to be better than that. 1.3 the quarter, sir. I'll work with you. Like I say, might be an opportunity coming up at 1.325. No more vendor bids from me. At $1.3 million the quarter. Second call, you absolutely won't find better. Third chance, all the extras. 1.325. Well, you've got the deal on your own just at the moment. We'll pause and talk in private. We'll come and see if we can get you to be the next owner. So I'll just go and get some instructions from the owner. I'll come and offer it to you, Mike.
Holding on to you, holding on to
Folks, we're just continuing discussions on the property at Casebrook, Grayshot, and working with that highest bidder. In the interest of your time, let's continue on our program. I'll take you up to the northwest to West Melton, 73 Preston Ave. I must say, coming out to West Melton yesterday, beautiful Canterbury day, the houses and the gardens are absolutely of the highest order. It's a beautiful place to be. Preston Ave, of course, is one of the main arteries of the town. And I know Katie Harrison, who represents the property, she knows many of the houses in the street quite intimately. She's sold a lot of them. But we've got an absolute cracker, a bona fide one here at 73 Preston Ave. To Murray and Melanie, thanks for the chance. The one careful owner that's had the home, they designed and built it. But the good news is they're staying close to the area and going again. So we do appreciate the chance to sell this beautiful home, just to find the second ever owner on this freehold estate. And the thing about the West Melton, such lovely sections as well, 1,845 square metres, not far off the half acre. Legal description is accurate. There's bonus chattels in that list. There's no changes, but of course the spa, shade sail and the irrigation controller stays with you, and that just forms part of your purchase price. 25th of November, pretty rapid settlement terms, so you can get in and get organised for Christmas and get all those decorations up and get busy. Really resplendent, just the quality of home that you'd expect, like I say, in West Melton. It's got a glorious layout and brilliant floor plan. Obviously the extent of the kitchen specification is high, anchors the living. It's so wide and open and expansive, just flows beautifully. A couple of options for lounges. I like the big bay windows there that just invite you in and invite your relaxation. Subtle study nook there too. Spills out to your courtyard. You'll need that shade sail as well. It's well used. Master's got the quadrella as well, not only outdoor access but the spa pool there for you to have a soak after a busy day. Walk-in robe en suite, of course. All the bedrooms are good sizes with robes. Second bathroom's a beauty as well. Great place to entertain, to bring up family. The post and rail, the garden is magnificent, nicely established. Colour palette throughout is going to be pleasing to you, and you'll just be living a quality lifestyle living here at 73 Preston Ave. Okay, I'm going to press you now for an opening bid. I'm sure it wouldn't be too much of a bind. It looks like we've got something coming early in here from these people up the front. Would anyone else like to start away at 73 Preston Ave? The appendages have stopped moving there. Someone wish to say 950? Get you in for a starting bid under the mill would be pretty enticing, I think, if you've been tracking recent sales in the area. We'll just kick it off on a vendor bid at 950. I won't hesitate, I won't dilly-dally. If you want to move to the area, you'll never be disappointed. Just the amenities have just increased. It's been a great development. Lovely cafes, restaurants, well away from you. You'd never know they're there, but they're just round the corner. At 950, it's a vendor bid. I'm happy to work with the 25 if you're quick. 950 first call. Second call, you're familiar with big sections, I know. This one's very easy to look after. Third call at 50. I'm going to 75, still on behalf of the owner. I put you on notice. At 975, stays with the owner, otherwise to the third stage we go. Katie becomes very determined to invite people in if we do go to that stage. I know. Third chance at 975. Yes or no at that level? No, okay, Katie, we're not going to dilly-dally. And I know with good market information that you have and with realistic owners, we're going to put a market price on that figure at $1,179,000. So the property's now priced. It's not a vendor bid. That's an actual market price at $1,179,000. I think it represents excellent value when you look at the section prices out here and the cost of rebuilding. This is the one for you. It's a great home, plenty of space, priced at $1,179,000. Get on the phone to Katie Harrison, I would say, as quickly as you can. I'm just going to go and check on what's happening with Grayshot, and we'll be back up to the Huranui in just a moment.
Turn us to thousands, and we'll grow just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on your memory, but it's not like I need it. And you may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately.
Okie dokes, we're going and putting our Harcourts Vision hat on today for the first of two for Cheryl Wright, our very experienced sales consultant and auction component. So thank you very much to Eddie and Mindu for their instructions and offering up this excellent house and this one of my favourite parts of Wigram, that is for sure, and I'll touch on those reasons in just a moment. The size of the parcel that you bid for and buy is 700 square metres, so good size family parcel at 10 Broken Run in Wigram. Freehold, as I say, lot 65, deposit plan 359208. If you check that off on your agreement, I think you'll find that's accurate. The Wetton twins' birthday, 15th of December 2022 is the settlement date, and you know the chattel list that Cheryl has provided for you is absolutely exact. Striking modern home, isn't it? The reason I like Broken Run, I think it's the best part of Wigram, is because it's nice and private. It's just off the beaten track a little bit. The houses have got, generally, as with this one, a more sizable section and a bigger, more expansive layout. The privacy is better. So come along and invest in this one. That's what I would say. Good permanent material, nice low maintenance outdoor area here. But Eddie, the new lawns, the ready lawn's been down. It is lush and brilliant. Living spaces to absolutely choose from. For multiple generations, you're going to be harmonious in this part of the home with the separate lounge. Maybe Cartoon Network in this area while the adults enjoy a good chat in the main body of the home. Connection between in and out, that's ideal as well. Modern kitchen, walk-in pantry for you. 4 good bedrooms, master ensuite walk-in robe as well. Double garage, internal access. I think with the thoroughfare through into your backyard as well. Raised beds for the veggies, absolutely superb. In this excellent area of town, whilst it might be quiet and serene, you know the landing's very, very close by and the primary schools are easy to get to too. Broken Run, ain't nothing broken about this one. Let's get underway and get bidding. Who starts? It's a cracking all-rounder.
780.
780, Pooja Madan from Harcourts, good on you. Welcome into the bidding at 780 and we're underway. Good calculated start at 780, good family home. Let's see if we can get these good people in there for you. At 788 would be the next and logical place to go, but first call at 780. Who bids in competition? Second call right here. 800. Cheryl's got a buyer on the telephone there at 8 and 00. What's your response going to be? At 8 now, you go to 8. 825. It's a nice bid, Pooja. Well done. 805. Sorry, it said 825. It's probably not the number I had in mind. I'm paid to be an optimist. This is what they say at 805. 805. That's not too much to jump to leapfrog, Cheryl, so pop it back on top and get back in front. Nice street appeal, isn't it? At 805. Hope the value appeals to you. First chance. Second call. Third call. 8:05. Got a bit of work to do yet. Look, I'm at 8:05. I'm going to put a vendor bid in at 8:10, Pooja, and welcome you back on top of that. Just what? 8:10. We'll just retract that vendor bid and put 8:10 in there. 8:15. Okay. Nice quick response, Pooja. At 8:15. 2 in the race. I appreciate it's a bit tricky with on the telephone there, Cheryl. No problems. 8:15. That's the bid at the moment. First call. Been well looked after. Lovely open plan. Kitchen breakfast bar for those meals on the run at 8:15. The next move is access to the outdoors from the accommodation. You can all see it there. Neutral palette means your artwork, your furniture will zing. At 8:15, first call, Cheryl. Second call, bids away from you down the front. Third call at 8:15. Look, I won't vendor bid, Pooja, but you are my highest bidder. Let's get that crew out here and we'll see if we can get you writing your names on the agreement. Bit of work to do yet, though. I'll just get some instructions. I'll pause the auction. I'll come and talk to you all. Just pausing there just for the moment.
does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Jeremy's just going to bring the stream back up for 10 Broken Run. And Pooja Madan from Harcourts has been working with this awesome family who've nutted their heads together. Someone's got the smile on. Excellent. Okay, let's get that video rolling, baby, because we've had a good discussion outside of the room. And Cheryl, I'm not sure your bidder will be too happy about it, but a 10 Broken Run, the bid has been increased to a figure of 885,000, and the owners have said, well, if that's going to be put forward, then we're going to exercise our prerogative under clause 2.6 into these good people. 10 Broken Run at 885. It goes, it's all yours and gone and sold. So really well done. Excellent work. Cheryl, that's good work. Eddie, thank you very much. Dominglu, all the best, but we'll see Cheryl later in the program. Hey, it's going to be a happy day for you folks. Congratulations. And thanks, Pooja and Nicola as well. Right, we're going to go to 10 Hanmer Springs Road, the eponymously named Hanmer Springs Road as well, here in Hanmer Springs. Take a shot of the village, folks. I was up there for a wedding over the long weekend. Man, it is really in good nick. Harley Mannion, June Mannion, just really well experienced and do a great job in the village. And I think you'd know every house in the whole place, Harley, would that be fair to say? I've got to know this property here too. So to Nick and Kelly, thanks very much for the warm invitation I had for my visit, and great home that we can get you into here. Just got a really homely feel to it. It's been well loved and well maintained, and I think Marlborough, here we come, is it? So good luck for that. 10 Hanmer Springs Road. It's a freehold estate, 809 square metres, and I know you would have appreciated the section and garden. Excuse me, ladies. Thank you, sir. 809 square metres. It's Section 3, Block 12, Hanmer Township, certificate of title. It's in the Canterbury Land Registry, Volume 8A, Folio 1271. There's no change to the chattel list. 8th of December, so you get there for the Christmas and the Christmas holidays, 2020, right here at 10 Hanmer Springs Road. I think you can get excited. There's just been so much activity in Hanmer Springs over the past 2 years, really, that's really reached the next level. But you have got a good opportunity maybe at the entry level to get yourself involved and get a good property. Like I say, there's a warmth and invitation about this home. You can tell it's been cared for, it's been well maintained, it's got lovely space, and I think lovely flow through that living, through kitchen, dining, and into the big lounge, catching all that sun of the day. 3 good bedrooms, of course, everything intact. But I think when you move out of the home, that's going to be with place a Garden of Eden for you. Every condition, there's a sunny spot right around all 4 sides of the home. That section runs right deep down the back, both flowers and veggies out there. Lovely big front yard to play on. And of course the indoor-outdoor room on that southern side, so versatile, absolutely outstanding. Galley-style kitchen for your delights, your culinary delights is what I wanted to say. So all in all, you're just a wee bit away from the hustle bustle of the village, so you've got a nice, quiet, peaceful time, but so easy to get up to the pools and to the shops as well. Very cosy and comfortable. Can I have an opening bid here at 10 Hanmer Springs Road? Who wants to go up to the Huranui? Not too far from here. Hour 25 maybe, would that be a fair? Maybe an hour 20? Straight through Culverton. Good people there. We wouldn't be selling a home like this in the mid-5s, so I don't mind kicking it off there at 550. You'd get in there, you'd snap it up at that level. Come on, get those hands up. 550,000. Can't be fairer than that. 809 square metres. The extra room on the southern side of the home. First call. Have we got 20 to go? Second call. Third call. Six, 550, pardon me. 550, I'll say 570. Easy to do so at these levels. Vendor bid, 570. Here to move to Hanmer. Get the holiday home maybe. Have a lovely big garden to enjoy. Love that western vantage point. First chance, second, third at 570. I don't think the hands are going to spring up for me, Harley. But we don't mind, do we? Just pass her in at 6. Okay, we'll just go to that next stage. We invite buyers and whether you've got conditions or not, go and see Harley in June. Passed in at 600,000. You won't be buying much for around that level in Hanmer Springs, I would have thought. So take an advantage and get into it on this one. There we go, passed on in. We carry on working. Thanks very much, Nick and Kelly. I'll get hopefully an update on Grayshot. Folks, I hope you're not waiting to have another bid at 88 Grayshot Ave because it's still alive. It's still alive. I think we're going to get there. So sit tight on that. We'll move along again. We go back to Harcourts Four Seasons. This time Jeffrey Twist at our Belfast office. Thank you, sir. He's got the I's dotted, the T's crossed for me. That's good. And 18 Valley Road in Cashmere. Breathtaking property, this one. I don't know, for those of you who aren't here to bid but haven't even seen the property, Valley Road is a very special part of Cashmere. Tucked in there, you know where the tennis courts are, and you're right there beside the steps to get amongst the Port Hills, but it's got its own little microclimate here at Valley Road, in the heart of Cashmere. Zero's Cafe, you might remember that at the start, not too far from the river. This one's a cross lease in freehold, enjoying Crow's Nest views, legal description unchanged, as is the list of chattels, and we've just got settlement terms not too far from today, 16 days, in fact the 18th of November. You can get Cup and Show Week out of the way and move on in. I just think I'd like to acknowledge the sellers because the work that you've done is of a very, very high calibre. I think you've taken a home with a great outlook and a great layout and just taken it right to the next level. It's been a brilliant refurbishment and renovation that's been done. So well balanced across the two levels as well. I'll touch on the living in a minute, but just in terms of the accommodation, that's on both levels as well. So it's great for families and for the grown-ups, for the breadwinner to get away. Great shot of the home, isn't it, too, with the balconies that absolutely wrap around the periphery and just welcome in that all-day sun. I was just out on the balcony the other day just listening to the birds. You've got courtyards, you've got covered spaces, you've got lovely garden and lawn. There's privacy there for you too. Just lovely open sunny living. Gets all the sunshine. And lovely open space that flows beautifully to your breakfast bar kitchen. That's always been to the highest standard from these good sellers of ours. Up and down both levels, drive on up, garaging as well. But to be part of the community, part of the tennis club, I would recommend. They're a great bunch there. But in 18 Valley Road, you'd just be very, very happy to live there, I would have thought. So let's get amongst and get underway. Start the bidding where? Don't mind where we do. Let's get the hands up. How we go? 18 Valley Road. Climb the mountain at Valley. We start at, say, a late 7. Just a suggestion, a mere suggestion. You might like to be stronger than that. You tell me. Been pretty future-proofed. Who's going to start? I've made my suggestion. Prefer not to vendor bid. If you are here to bid, why don't you make yourself known? Pretty desirable part of Cashmere. Pretty happy to live here on the weekends, I would have thought. Okay, I'll vendor bid, Jeffrey, if I must. 780 is a vendor bid. You need to do better than that. If you're here to bid, that's fine. If not, we'll just go through to the next stage. Give all the others their opportunity. I think you'd say 8, wouldn't you? Come on, who's got 20 to go? First call, vendor bid 780. Second call, third call. Bidding yay or nay? I go to 800. I'll do as a last resort at 800,000. We're not going to dilly-dally. We'll treat it with respect and go straight to that next stage. 800,000, would you like to place a bid or not? First call, second call. Third call, they say you'll always buy better on auction day. Prefer to compete with the auctioneer or with other conditional parties? Ma'am, would you like to place a bid? No? Okay, Jeffrey, we'll just go through that next stage. 830 is not going to own it, so I'll pass in at that figure. And we'll just carry on working with all parties. Surprising not to get a bid on that, with beauty. Passed it in. Okay. Available to everybody. Not for sale at 8:30, but not too far away. Now, Glenn Young, 88 Grayshot. Can we go back? We won't rush, Jezza.
Just a way to write it down. That you know.
440. Good stuff. Hey, a lengthy conversation, Paul and Lynn, but thanks very much. And Lorraine, I think we've reached a conclusion. Just confirming now that 88 Grayshot Ave with our one bidder. Have had good fruitful discussions. The number of that bid, Jeremy, is not 1325. It's been increased, could I say, to 1440. Is the nod of the head. And from my seller, Lorraine, the property's on the market at that figure. 1,440,000. Number 88, Grayshot Ave. First call and we're selling. Second call. Third chance, 1440. No further bids. Delighted to announce down to these lovely people who are moving into the area. At 1440, the property goes, it sells, and gone and sold. So congratulations, well done. It's some good stuff. Mike Brown and Glenn Young working well together. Very, very good. Glenn, Lorraine and Mary, hope you have a nice evening, and it's been lovely to meet you. And Paul, and all the very, very best. Okay, so we're going back to Harcourts Vision. Cheryl, just one lot of happy customers there. Sarah and Claire, thanks very much for the chance at 4 Sky Place in Burnside. Cheryl, you're an expert in this area, I know, living very close by, and having known the cul-de-sac so very, very well. We're very fond of this one in Burnside. It's a really great cul-de-sac, lovely homes, lovely people as well. So we really enjoy the opportunity, and Russell, thanks for your instructions as well. 4 Sky Place in Burnside, freehold estate, 751 square metres, so a good size section for the sizable home to sit on. The legal description's accurate. No variations to the chattels or the settlement date, which is struck down for the 30th of November 2022. I think there's some people who are working to different dates that they've all sorted out prior to the auction. So good luck to you, and good on you. Sky's the limit, isn't it, for this place? Such a big, happy family home. It's got those great spaces inside, and it's just got dimensions and proportions inside and out. It's going to make it easy for everybody. Love the living, excellent options there. Just room enough to have everybody getting together, or even your own quiet time to get away for it. The feature is the northwest aspect, I think, for me, the privacy and sun that you enjoy, the shelter, nice big decking out there. Quite a new garage as well, extra size, which is always an asset too. Love the top floor. Bedrooms are plenty, conservatories a cracker too, lovely permanent material home, garden's been kept well. I think just the beauty of it is living in that cul-de-sac is the sense of community, the sense of security, but also the sense of family as well that we know you're going to enjoy. Let's get underway. This is the last and final offering of the day, so saving the best till last. Who's going to take it home? Where are we seeing it, folks?
770.
770 is a good number. There's good people here. Good stuff, good for big families too. At 770, we're underway. What would the next bid in competition be? 780. Welcome into you too. 780. Second row popular for 4 Sky Place. 780. What's your next bid?
790.
790. Good on you. Puts up 10. 790,000. 800. Fairly done. Fairly offered at $800,000. Some room and space for everybody. 810 is a good one too. Even the 4-legged ones will go well here at 810. 20 with you, ma'am. Good stuff. Good, close and good to schools too. Good on you at 820. 820 is a good one.
830.
830. Back they come at $830,000. 40's nicely bid. Put yourself back in front at 840, but for how long I'm not sure. At 840,000. Where do we go from here? 850, staying in the tens, 60 with you. Nicely done at 860. 2 bidders bidding well at 860 as we climb the ladder to ownership, hopefully at 860.
870.
870 done. They've got the plan, worked it out. 870. 880. Nice ring to that one at 880. It's a good recent sale. A good recent sale in the cul-de-sac. In the key zone, 880. Be bold.
885.
885. All change in pace there. 885. Might be a good idea to go. 887. Work with you at 887. It's encouraging. Might get some instructions, Cheryl, at 887. 890 is a good move. Puts you back in front and puts up 3 to the 890. On the market and selling, there we go. Instructions are breached. So someone's going to win at 890. We're going to have a new owner here at 890. 95 is a good move, just stepping it up that last little bit at 895. Sky Place. Just off the Burnside Crest there.
97, 897.
897 puts up a little 2 at 897, reminding you that we are selling. 897 ticks the boxes, doesn't it? At 897, lovely sunny deck, good room for playing, good room for cartwheels at 897. Good community, lovely families in the area. 900, good bid. 900, fairly offered and banked and thanked at 9. Just normally would test them out on that round figure, just a wee tip from the auctioneer. You might say 901, it might be a good bid, but at 900, we're on the market and selling. First chance, you know it suits you and suits your purposes. Suits your needs at 9. Try 1,000 quickly because I'll count it down 3 times. Could be the best 1,000 you've ever spent. First call, second, third call at 9, round number. What's it to be? 4 Sky Place.
Put 1,000 on.
It's a good move at 901. 902, of course you do. 902. You had a good crack.
Yep.
Stay on the hunt. Cyril Wright be a good person to help you with that next find. But at 902, I've got good news over this side of the room. You're going to be the new owners of 4 Sky Place. 902,000. Happy day for you. Thanks very much for your bidding. But condolences. But 4 Sky Place to you is gone and sold. Congratulations. Oh, that's a tough one. There can only be one. That's really hard for you to miss out, I know. Cheryl, it completes a good day for you. For the family. Well done. It's really good. It does conclude the day, folks. Thank you very much for coming along on behalf of Harcourts Vision, Harcourts 4 Seasons. We've appreciated your custom today. There's a couple of properties that are available after that. I'd say get busy. Sonia, we've got auctions coming up. We'll look forward to those. But have a very